Today's topic is gratitude. One of my favorite topics. Very interesting topic because it's something that I can really talk about because I've been through it. I've experienced gratitude, what gratitude can do. So, what is gratitude? So, gratitude is just basically being grateful for something that you have or something that you do not already have, but you're just saying thank you in advance. I'm speaking from a Christian point of view. I'm a Christian, so gratitude is really a game changer. Before I go into the Christian, area, let me talk of the human area. If you go to somebody's house and you ask for something and they give it to you, and you show them that you're really grateful, you really appreciate it, or the next time you go back there, they will most likely give it to you. But here's an even better version. You just call somebody maybe a few days after they give you that one thing that you wanted, and you say, hey man, I just want to say thank you. Like you really helped me out. You don't just know what you did there. That person is gonna feel flattered. Is gonna feel flattered. Like, damn, this guy is he's for real. So let me just let me give him more to be grateful for. His yeah. So gratitude enables the next blessing. Like, if you're grateful for what you have now, you'll be given even more to be grateful for. Versus complaining about things that you do not have. You have to appreciate what you have in order to attract what you do not have. So that's how it is. Even in scriptures, if you're grateful you thank God for everything that you have, the simple things, daily bread, breathing. I mean, there's people who are surviving on oxygen tanks and all those other things, but you're fit. You can move around. You may not have a job, you may not have this, you may not have that, but there's somebody who's in the ICU, somebody who's immobile, they can't move. Their limbs have been cut off, stuff like that. So you have a lot to be grateful for. So God is gonna bless you with more if He sees that you're already grateful for what you already have, because He won't give you more if you keep complaining. Because, like, even if I give you more, you still be complaining. You never appreciate. You know what I mean? You never appreciate. So gratitude is very important. It puts you in a position to receive more, but you shouldn't be grateful because you're always aiming to have more. Just be grateful genuinely because you are really happy with what you have. So eventually you will get what you do not need. So gratitude, very important. It puts you in a place where you will receive what you need, what you've been wanting. Gratitude, it's a game changer. Every morning you just gotta say thank you for the gift of life. Simple things you gotta be grateful for. It helps coach your mind against negativity. You stay positive. Your mental state affects your workflow. So if you're negative, you're having a lot of negative thoughts, troubled mind, it affects the way you work. But if you're when you have a wave of gratitude, yeah, your mind, joy and depression cannot reside in the same space. Steve Harvey said this. So when you're grateful, your mind is like joyful. So when you start working towards that goal or whatever that it is that you're working towards, your mind is positive. Therefore, your work will also have a positive workflow. Whereas if you're negative, you're always complaining, your work won't be that effective. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you pause just to think about how messy your life is. So yeah, gratitude is very, very important. It coats your mind against negativity. So I encourage you to appreciate everything that you have. You may not have the dream life that you've always wanted, but it will come. Just be grateful and keep working towards that goal and dream. Same situation here. I'm not where I want to be, with what I'm doing here. No views, no nothing, but I'm still going. I'm grateful for what I have. At least, I'm able to come here, film, and maybe one or two people still watch, and I'm like, wow, that's enough for me. So over time, I will, reach the numbers and the people that I've been wanting to reach out to and everything, and create the ultimate content that I've been, that I was supposed to be creating in the first place. This is just the starting point. So I'm grateful for what I'm doing now, and I know better days are coming. So yeah, gratitude, guys. Gratitude, very, very important. I woke up. I didn't wake up feeling great, but I still had to show up, and I'm happy. Look at my smile. So yeah, gratitude is very important. Without further ado, I hope this helped you in any way. Drop a like or sub or something. I don't know.